Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer, a 43-year-old man, purchased this electric bike after a lengthy research period, driven by a desire to enjoy leisurely weekend rides despite a lack of recent cycling experience and a larger physique. He sought an affordable option suitable for his height and weight, leading him to choose this particular model. The initial delivery was marred by apparent mishandling during shipping. The packaging was damaged, and the bike's lights were activated and overheated upon unboxing. Assembly, while generally straightforward, revealed some defects. The LCD display mount was broken, and the casing around the horn button was cracked. The manufacturer promptly sent replacement parts. Our reviewer's first impressions were largely positive, despite the bike being slightly smaller than anticipated. He found the bike's power impressive, easily overcoming the challenges he previously faced with a traditional bicycle. Initial rides were enjoyable, and he looked forward to exploring further. However, further issues arose. The battery initially did not sit flush in its compartment, and a few days later, a chipped component in the battery mount prevented the battery from locking securely. This required further intervention from the manufacturer, resulting in a delay while a replacement part was shipped internationally. A temporary fix using zip ties kept the battery in place until the replacement arrived. The replacement battery part eventually arrived, fully resolving the initial mechanical issues. While the delays caused by the shipping damage and the subsequent battery problem might have been frustrating for a daily commuter, our reviewer, using the bike recreationally, considered the weight acceptable. He expressed continued satisfaction with the bike's performance and highlighted the amusing reactions of traditional cyclists encountering him on shared trails. Overall, despite the initial setbacks and the need for manufacturer intervention, this client concluded with a strong recommendation, highlighting the enjoyable riding experience provided by this electric bike.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer, a previous owner of a less expensive electric bike, upgraded to this electric bike primarily for their 8-mile daily commute. After approximately 110 miles of use, their overall experience has been largely positive. Assembly was straightforward, aided by an online video, although printed instructions were apparently lacking. The bike arrived equipped with desirable features often missing from other models, including bright lights, turn signals, fenders, and a rear rack. Customer service was also praised. The company promptly replaced a damaged seat, demonstrating excellent responsiveness to the client's concerns. The reviewer appreciated the long battery life, readily powering their high-speed commute, though long-term performance and cold weather effects remain to be seen. A significant advantage highlighted was the bike's impressive top speed of 28 miles per hour, achieved without compromising the feeling of stability and safety. However, our reviewer acknowledged some expected trade-offs. Motor power noticeably diminishes as the battery discharges, requiring more pedal assistance to maintain higher speeds, particularly on inclines. Even with a fully charged battery, some pedaling is necessary to reach the maximum speed, though the motor maintains it once attained. The reviewer finds this aspect acceptable, viewing it as a way to incorporate some exercise into their commute. While the bike could manage uphill climbs at slower speeds without pedaling, significant exertion is required to maintain a high speed on inclines. Minor drawbacks were noted, though considered relatively insignificant. The absence of a software setting to disable pedal assist was mentioned, though the reviewer easily bypassed this limitation by disconnecting a wire. This workaround, however, prevents toggling between pedal assist and throttle-only modes, which might deter some buyers. A misaligned shifter limited gear selection to the 6 fastest gears, an issue that likely requires minor adjustment. Finally, slight brake noise and a more pronounced motor whine than their previous bike were observed, yet remained tolerable. Overall, this client's experience suggests this electric bike offers exceptional performance and value, despite its minor shortcomings.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer's experience with this electric bike, while limited to a short 12-mile ride, provides a mixed but ultimately positive assessment. Our reviewer found the bike to be surprisingly sturdy for its price point and relatively easy to assemble, highlighting the enjoyable riding experience as a significant pro. However, some minor drawbacks emerged during their initial use. The most notable issue concerned the seat clamp, which persistently failed to maintain the desired seat position despite being tightened fully. This prompted the purchase of a replacement seat, a small inconvenience that didn't overshadow the overall positive impression. Another area needing improvement was the instruction manual. This client noted several ambiguities, requiring self-directed troubleshooting to accomplish simple tasks like resetting the trip counter. The manual lacked clear explanations for some functionalities, forcing our reviewer to learn through trial and error. Similarly, the interaction between the throttle and pedal assist system wasn't clearly explained, leading to a jarring initial experience. Our reviewer discovered that starting from a standstill with pedal assist engaged resulted in unexpectedly rapid acceleration. A gentler approach, involving initial throttle use or temporarily disabling pedal assist, was needed for smoother starts. Once this was understood, however, it ceased to be a significant problem. Despite these minor operational quirks, the bike performed well in terms of power and range. Weighing 180 pounds, the reviewer achieved speeds of 25 miles per hour on level ground. While steep inclines necessitated some pedal assistance, the electric motor still provided substantial support, maintaining a speed of 11 miles per hour uphill with minimal effort. Even with a considerable elevation gained during the test ride and a predominantly passive riding style, the battery retained approximately half its charge after 12 miles, suggesting a promising range. Overall, while not flawless, this client believes that the minor drawbacks don't detract significantly from what is otherwise a fun and functional electric bike. That's it for this one. If you found this helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Questions? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.